I have never gone abroad by myself, so I thought let's go on a holiday by myself. How's it going, drive? You right? Good. I'm not too bad, thank you very much. Hold me close, sway me more, like a flower bending in the breeze. Bend with me, sway with me. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay. So I thought I'd give it a go. Other dancers may be on the floor, yeah, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. Just got through passport control. Definitely don't piss about it. So people. It's definitely the most strictest country that I've been to, the passport. Didn't ask too much. Now, let's get the exit, let's go find an Uber, let's get out of here. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Hello. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway. Oh, how are you, right? Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance, you have a way with me. Stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have the magic technique. When let there be light. Oh, okay, I can finally feel like I can talk to the camera now properly itself. I've never stayed in a 4-star hotel before, and Poland so far, from what I've seen, it's a strange one. You can tell that they're still behind the times, sort of, with, oh, I've got 2 single beds. They're still like suffering under the communist rules, but they're also quite Western. I saw an advert for KFC, I saw a McDonald's and a Shell garage. Oh, that's better. Well, let's do a quick room tour and then I'm going to get going because I want to go see Krakow. The first thing, let's take that down to as cold as it can go. Right, room tour. 2 single beds for some reason. I wonder if I can push them together. Oh, I've never actually had this. This is quite cool. I've never had like a little kitchen area within an apartment before. Are they complimentary? Am I going to be charged the earth for them? Premium gazowana. I assume that means water. Do you guess we can't ask you not to put a chair on the balcony? Well, now that you've told me to not do that, guess what I'm going to do? I assume you can't drink their tap water. Got a hob. Is that just for the suction, the fan heater? And I'm sure that's probably oh, yep. Got a couple of cups. Microwave. Cool. Don't know how much cooking I'm actually going to do in here. Oh, fridge, nice. Never had a fridge before. Storage. Guess that's even more storage. Yep. Just a wardrobe and stuff. And a mirror. Even more storage, which don't think you'll ever use that. But the main event of it all. Ooh. Very good. This is nice. I was hoping as well. I was expecting a 4-star hotel to give me shower gel. Cool. Shampoo. If that heater's on, that's coming off. Fucking hell, turn that down. I'm not gonna lie, I need to use that. One last thing to quickly show you. It's really not that much to see, but Oh, fuck. Okay, so it's how'd you... Ooh. Oh, it's taking the... Okay. Oh, there you go. Don't think there's anybody downstairs, next door. But that is the tour, really. I think I'm gonna try and move these beds together. And then after that, I'm gonna put my strap on. And I'm gonna go to the centre. Just spend the rest of the day. What's that there? That's really odd. Random. If you've got any trophies, just stick them there. It's a really strange hotel. Like they love their cabinets and their storage. Can't fault them there. Hopefully I don't look too stupid. I've never had a chest mount on and walked around before. I look like a fucking tourist, I understand. But I am. I'm exactly a tourist. Let's shoot off, let's go find the tram, go into the old town and let's just see you around the market. So I didn't pay for that. I have no idea how to actually pay for a ticket. I don't know what the rules are here. People are just walking across the street. Okay. People are just walking across the street without caring. I guess let's go try and figure out how to buy these 72-hour tickets. Do I look weird with this camera sticking out? Otherwise, I'm pretty sure the marketplace is like up here somewhere. And apparently it's famous. Well, I did it. I managed to get that done. I say me. A lovely young lady helped me out. I looked on YouTube. It's actually McDonald's here as well. I looked it up on YouTube, and apparently it was a lot easier than what it actually was. But I feel a bit less guilty now stealing from them. Let's go to the old town and see what is going on in there. Mali Reinik. I assume this bit of a square is called. It's quite nice to see a bit of colour on the building. Nearly get run over. You can definitely tell the communist rule when they broke out of it and got into democracy in 89, I think it was. It still stands today. There's a lot of this places. It gives a bit of North Korea. Just the buildings, not the people. The people are lovely, but it definitely gives North Korea vibes of how the buildings are outside of the centre. British Council, hope it's nothing like Birmingham Council, it'll be fucking screwed otherwise. Okay, now this is a lot better. This is what I was expecting. This is much nicer. Look at that. Size of that building. Yeah, this is way better. I won't lie, when I was travelling in, I was thinking like, what is this place? It's very derelict. You can tell it's been abandoned. I think they want to be on camera. Oh yeah. Now this is looking much better. I've actually got both cameras on now, so I can sync these up later and you can have a picture-in-picture. There's even a watering hole. But don't drink it apparently. It's one thing that I do like about the Polish people here. But the Finns have really nice soft voices. Seem very friendly. Let's see what their cider's like. Don't think Poland is famous for ciders. I'll take one for the team. Watch, I'm going to find out it's like fucking 40% or something. I won't lie, I don't know how... Fucking hell, I don't know how big 1 litre is. Shit me. Thank God it's nice. It tastes like Copperberg or something. Glug, 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 glug. Good timing, actually stopped for a beer. Absolutely pissing it down.
Attention all units, we've got an officer in need of assistance.
Started bloody hailing. This has put a slight dampener on the day so far. But I genuinely didn't know how big Elisa was. Doesn't matter. I don't think I can really do too much of it anyway. I'm gonna go and book myself. I say book myself. I'll probably just turn up hopefully into a muck or something or other. It's called. It's supposed to be like one of the best or the best steakhouse in Krakow later on. But in my defence, it's there's a lot of ice. I don't like ice too much. I think it's cold enough as it is. But I've decided what I'm going to do next, and I'll let you know when I've handed this in, and I'm going to walk down the road. Just across the road from where I was just having a quick drink there's a church here. And the reason why I found out it was a church because of that nun that was just standing there. Just quickly looked on Google Maps, found out that it was a church, and it looked pretty cool. I'm not into churches, I'm not into religion or anything like that. Decided to just have a quick look. But on the flip side of things, I'm actually going to, it's St Mary's Basilica or something, I don't know how you pronounce it. How you pronounce it is here. And apparently it's meant to be really cool inside, so it should be. It's like fucking £3 to get in. That's what I was filming this earlier on without even realising what it was. I don't know how you get inside. I assume it's the front doors here, probably. To be honest, I'm trying to stay quiet than that, but holy fuck, this is incredible. And I'm aware you probably shouldn't say that in here either. That's another confession. I'm only here for 3.5 days. I don't really have enough time to do the confession bit. That looks like a massive organ. Again, I'm not a religious person, but that was fucking cool, to be fair. I think there was a miscommunication imbalance in there as well. I offered, I want to say a Japanese couple to take their photo because they were taking each other, and I said to him, do you want me to take a photo of you both? And he seems really like, oh no. Alright, I don't have to, it's fine. Just thought it'd be quite nice. I've just googled something really cool to do, and it should just be around this corner. I'm trying to work this one out. Why is Banksy everywhere in Poland? I've seen loads of those little circular things advertising the Banksy Museum. I'm assuming he's been here once or twice. If I Google it, I'll put some information up now. And that's pretty much why. I need a piss as well. Well, that was the Museum of Illusions. To be honest, if you've been on the internet for more than 6 months, you've probably very likely seen them all. It was alright. Killed a bit of time. I probably... It's 5:30. The thing is, my body's saying it's only like 4:30. But technically, because of British summertime, it's 3:30. I'm not that hungry at the moment. Some shit going down. Well, there's a reason why I went to McDonald's rather than my planned steak tonight. I'm gonna have the steak tomorrow because I'll save you the wanting to know or having to know, but it's very hard to get a public toilet around here. I feel much better now. I was going to go back to the Irish pub. I think it's around here somewhere. I'll have one, and then I want to get back and have an early night, copy over all the footage and clear all the cards. So then, because I'm fucking knackered, I didn't sleep last night. I think I had a light sleep for about maybe, I don't know, 2-3 hours possibly. I'm absolutely fucking knackered. So I'll have a quick drink now, get back, copy over the footage, have an early night, and then ready for the main reason of why I came to Krakow in the first place. Where is this place? Oh, I'm past it. Auschwitz, which I'm dead excited about. Look at the size of them knockers. Massive. And a settle for a Magnus. One thing I've noticed like twice now, that The doors don't close. You have to press them closed. I am absolutely done for. I'm knackered. I'm gonna get cracking on. It's warm in here. Why is it so hot? There's a button here next to the temperature stat, but I don't know what it does. I've checked outside, and as far as I can tell, it's not a outdoor light either. I'm gonna copy over this footage, and then I'm just gonna go to bed, I think. I'm absolutely done for. Can check out Polish TV, see if that's any good. Don't have my hopes up. But I've noticed a fair few things in Poland which England should really take heed of someday. Number one, God, it's clean. It's very clean here. I even saw, right, teenagers use the bin. Everybody's really polite as well. Before I came, I was warned that Polish customer service in like restaurants, it's not how Britain does it. Britain's obviously overly polite with everything, but I've noticed here that it's not that bad at all. Everybody's pretty much very polite. I think it's just the way that they talk, because we've been taught to overly say please and overly say thank you, whilst they don't do it here. They probably see it as a waste of time. And they're also big into recycling. I've noticed, well, mainly at McDonald's really, you had to pay an extra like 20, 30 Polish pence, whatever the smaller currency is here. But if you bring your own cup, then you don't have to pay that tariff. If that started off in the UK, I reckon there'll be a lot of backlash. People won't want to do that. But that's it at the moment, I think. I'm loving it. I love Poland at the moment. It's a really nice place. And hopefully tomorrow I'll have a bit more of a exciting voice, a bit less tired and sleepy. But I guess it's not really the day, as I'm going to Auschwitz. Probably don't get jumping around there. But I'm really looking forward to that, and that's an early start. I think I've got to get up at 6, and breakfast starts at 7. Meet them at the place at about 8:15. Now that I know the tram is about half an hour, and I know my timings. But this is the end of day 1. Good morning. It is April Fool's Day, April the 1st, and it's I think it's about like 6:20 or something. And my eyes do look better, but I didn't sleep much at all again. It's really hot. There's some heat thing up there which just doesn't stop all night. So then I switch the aircon on to try and level it out, and then it's so hard to sleep in here. Otherwise, going to Auschwitz today, the whole reason why I came here, I need to get up. Oh, what a beast. Oh, it's because I'm built different. Oh. That was a pretty decent shower. I did quite like that. That was nice. And I'm 10 minutes behind schedule, so I think I might have been like not been able to sleep very well because I'm just nervous about getting there on time. I don't like being late. I'm not a late person. When I do get there, I think it might be more of a voiceover-y sort of segment to the video. I don't think it's respectful to talk to the camera whilst you're going around and going, oh look, this is where they all had the head shaved. This is where they had the tattoo. I think that's a bit weird. I'll film it, but I'll probably voice over it. And if I do voice over it, am I right, Dan? That's right, Danny boy. Just over £1. Polish ketchup home. I just learnt my very first bit of Polish. Dziękuję. Thank you. And the lady smiled at me as if like, well done idiot, well done. It's like I'm an idiot abroad. I'll tell you something, Ed Sheeran's very popular over here. I don't know if it was like a few British tourists behind me, but I've been hearing a lot of his songs recently. It was just on the tram a lot. Now, the spot where I need to meet people, I think it's just up here. It's not far. Just figuring out where the hell do you cross. Not gonna lie, these roads are absolutely horrible. Where the hell's... what the fuck? Is he beeping at me? I have no idea if he was just beeping at me or not. I can't tell if they're aggressive. Just fucking run over it quick. shit. Oh, God, I hope it's just up here now. Fucking hell. I love their shops as well. We haven't had a C&A in our country in the UK in years. They closed down many years ago. Yep, nice. Closed though. Well, 18 B's where I've been told to meet them. I'm about 50 minutes early, so I don't know why I was so paranoid about getting here on time. Here was our tour guide, Alicia. She was brilliant, calm, knowledgeable and respectful, but she didn't want to be recorded, so I kept the camera off of her during most of the tour.
Are you recording?
The visit starts in silence through a long tunnel. Straight away, the weight of where you are kicks in. Over the tannoy, there's a recording of names being read out. Victims of the Holocaust. Name after name. You realise it's not just history here, it's real people, and this place swallowed them whole. Everyone gets a radio headset tuned into your guide, so even though you're walking in a group, you hear her clearly in your ear as she explains what you're seeing. Just outside, there's a plaque listing all the countries that have donated money to preserve the site. Auschwitz isn't funded by Poland alone, this is a worldwide responsibility. Then you approach the infamous gates. Arbeit macht frei. Work sets you free. It's one of the most chilling bits of propaganda ever made. It gave prisoners false hope that if they worked hard enough, they'd be freed. It was a lie. The sign was crafted by prisoners in the metalworking detail, led by Jan Likwats, who even secretly inverted the B as a small act of resistance. As you walk through the camp, you see some buildings under construction. These are preservation works, ongoing efforts to stop this place from falling apart. The bricks, the wood, the barbed wire, most of it's original, but it's fragile after 80 plus years of exposure. There's a corridor filled with photos showing Jews being deported from across Europe, packed onto cattle cars, arriving here with no idea what was coming. Most children didn't even make it past the selection ramp. If you were under a certain age, around 14, or looked too young or weak, you were sent straight to the gas chambers. Roughly 230,000 children were deported to Auschwitz. The vast majority were murdered. Only a few hundred survived. There's a detailed model of Crematorium 2, the gas chamber and furnace systems used at Auschwitz-Birkenau. It's one thing reading about it, it's another seeing how methodical it all was. There were undressing rooms, fake shower heads, and efficient disposal ovens. This was industrialised murder. In the sleeping blocks, prisoners were crammed into wooden bunks, stacked 3 high, with 5 or 6 to a bed. No mattresses, just straw. Disease was rampant, there was no privacy, no comfort, and no hope. One room is filled with belongings taken from those who never came out. Prosthetic limbs from disabled victims who were sent straight to their deaths. Piles of shoes, including thousands of tiny children's shoes. Baskets, suitcases, and hairbrushes. Everyday items that speak volumes. Inside, you start seeing the faces, rows and rows of prisoners' photos, names, birth dates, occupations, all shaved heads and blank expressions. Most didn't live long enough to see a second photo taken. The average life expectancy in the camp was a few months, often less. Living conditions were beyond inhumane. Early on, there wasn't even toilets, just outside wells. When washrooms came, they were communal, with no dignity left for anyone. We were shown the execution yard, used for point-blank shootings. To avoid ricochets, the Nazis built a special stone wall in front of the brick one. The bullet holes are still there. The barbed wire fencing, electrified in the 1940s, is still standing. No, I didn't touch it. Then you enter one of the most sobering places, Crematorium 1, the only gas chamber still partly intact. It was used between 1940 and 1942, before the Nazis scaled up the killing operation to Birkenau. Later, it was turned into an air raid shelter. It's small, cramped, and utterly horrific. You can still see the holes in the ceiling where Zyklon B was dropped in. Being in there, you feel it in your chest. It's not just what happened, it's that it happened so recently. That was very tough. After a break, we moved to Auschwitz-Birkenau, the one you see in the films. This is the site with the long train tracks, where the cattle cars arrived and selections happened right there on the ramp. If you weren't fit to work, you walked straight to the gas chambers. Birkenau is massive. It's about 347 acres, which is about 260 football pitches. Over 300 buildings once stood here, mostly prisoner barracks. The vast majority of the wooden ones are gone, but you can still see the foundations. We saw the ruins of the four main crematoria, Crematoria 2, 3, 4 and 5. The Nazis blew them up in early 1945 to hide the evidence. What's left are piles of rubble, but the layout is still visible. Near the ruins are memorial plaques written in every language of the victims, each one reading, "Forever let this place be a cry of despair and a warning to humanity, where the Nazis murdered about 1.5 million men, women and children, mainly Jews from various countries of Europe." You walk through what was once the undressing room. Victims were told to strip down, hand over their belongings and walk calmly into the gas chamber. Many thought they were going for a shower. The reality was hidden behind walls and lies. The brick barracks, mainly for women, are still standing, but still being restored. Each one can take up to 2 years to preserve, and the process never ends. By the time they finish one row, they go back and start again. We were taken inside one of the surviving female brick barracks. Men and women were strictly separated. Any suggestion that they would sneak between huts, like in some TV dramas, is fiction. There was no privacy, no mattress, and 6 people to a bunk. They were just wooden planks. If they were lucky, they got a blanket full of straw. One of the things that shocked me was the graffiti. One of the interior walls had names and dates scrawled into it, including one from 2025. I can't get my head around how someone could visit this place and think, yeah, I'll carve my name in here. Disgusting. Visiting Auschwitz is not a casual day out. It's heavy, it's confronting, and it's necessary, because you don't just learn facts, you feel the scale of what was lost. You walk where they walked, you see the shoes of what they wore, you saw the ruins of the gas chambers, and know that people died there. Right there, it changes you. Let this place never be forgotten. Well, that was the end of the Auschwitz tour. That's something that I've finally been able to tick off the bucket list of things to do. And I met a guy on there called Tony, bless him, what a lovely guy. He was from Wales, he proper had the accent and everything. Can't do the accent. Like, he was recommending me to go down to Barry and see all the Gavin and Stacey sites, which I told him I was going to do a couple months ago, it was too cold. But big shout out to John, who was doing the tour guiding thing. If you ever do come to Poland and want to do the Auschwitz tour, Discover Krakow was the company name. Definitely recommend going with them. Long day, say long day. There wasn't many breaks, so very tired, but it was definitely worth it, 100%. Gonna shoot to the castle, which is down here. I'm trying to find a pub. I wouldn't mind sitting down for an hour, just having a quick beer. I do think I'm gonna try out the steak place tonight. That sounds a bit more appealing than what I did last night. But let's go find the castle. This is a pretty big castle. It's definitely one of the better castles that I've seen. Actual proper castle. No R in it. Look at those peasants down there. Losers. This is actually a pretty beastly castle thing. It's not just a castle, it's like got loads of like settlement sort of thing. I read something about a load of Polish monarchs were buried here, and it was built in the 1500s or something like that. Actually pretty decently. Well, now that the clouds have gone, Poland doesn't look that bad, to be fair. It's not a rip off London. Got a bit of colour to the buildings. Actually does look quite nice. I'll flip you to this lens. This lens is better. Wow, you can see everything. The modern cars seem to ruin this though, but ruins the aesthetics, ruins the illusion of you walking around a 1500s building. Now this is pretty nuts. I guess if you're here and you can feel the depth, like how deep the buildings are, and look at the stones on these walls here, they're like proper pop out, like proper 3D ones, not those fake ones. I don't think that's 1500s, is it? Royal private apartments. You can say the fucking royal. Jesus Christ, look at them. Bloody tourists. Fuck me if you got vertigo. Jesus Christ, that is... I can't not step on that. Jesus Christ, that is fucking far. Or should I say, well. Why did they put it over there so you have to stand on it? Fucking hell, that's horrible. Oh my god. Right, let's go to the castle underground. Oh, do you have to pay to get in this? Oh, it's the toilet. You have to pay to go to the toilet here. I mean, I'll just do it down there. Don't bother me. Is that literally down here? They've converted it into a toilet, which you got to pay for. Look at the size of this place, though. Fucking huge. I'm not too sure, but I might have done this bit anyway. I have to go down the cobbles, see if there's anything else to see. Just saw there's a massive cathedral, but it's closed from 4:30 onwards. So religious something or other stuff going on. Well, I would have actually liked to have seen that after seeing the St Mary's one yesterday. That was fucking cool. That was really good. I think that says about 13,000 steps, which I'm pretty disappointed at. It feels like I've done a hell of a lot more today already. But let's go back. Let's go back up to the old town. Right, again, I'm not a religious person, but this is St Peter and Paul's Church. Look at the fucking effort that they've put into it. Like, if I were a rich man, no. Probably the Polish version. Shall we have a quick look inside? See if we can. Apparently some concerts going on. A bit of Bach. Fucking love a bit of Bach. Oh, wait. I can't believe the amount of effort that is in this. This is crazy. The amount of detail. Oh, someone's causing a wreck. Well, if there's one character that I do know in the Bible, it's Jeebus. What a guy. Baby Jeebus. Oh, that's that guy from Robin Hood. Friar Tuck. Yeah, it's pretty good. Probably the third best cathedral that I've seen. I still think that St Mary's is the better one. Let's go more towards that square area, and then I know where I am. I know it's pretty much just down here. I'm in a place called Bulldog's Bar, and I just wanted to show you quickly these mental stairs to get down to the toilet level. And I'll go super wide as well, but this is literally... Imagine crossing paths with someone here. This is nuts. This is a bar. You blast your face in trying to get down here. There we go. To the top. I've had a couple of beers. It's about it's nearly 6:30 now. I'm going to go and try something crazy that I've never done before. I've always wanted to try a Wagyu steak. So I found a place here. It's number 1 rated on TripAdvisor. Mucker Steakhouse or something. And apparently they do an A5 Wagyu burger. And it's meant to be like the best you can possibly buy. This is also competing against Black and Blue in Amsterdam, where I had like a fucking huge ass. I can't think what it was called. It was a massive steak, and it was gorgeous. It was easily the best one that I've ever had in my life, and I like a good steak. So this one has a lot to play up to. Now, I was expecting it to be a bit more busy than what it actually is, but it is only 6:30. It's absolutely dead in here. Wagyu A5, Japan. Apparently that's the best steak you can get for $2.10, which is about 40-ish pounds. So you know what, 42 quid I think is right now. So fuck it, why not? Let's try some proper premium steak. It's only 100 grams, so it's probably about maybe that much, maybe. But I think it comes with like chips and shit. He goes that it starts at about 200 grams, so 80, how much was it? 80 something? Polish thingy times 2 basically for 200 grams, and then some herb butter. He goes to me, do you want this cowboy butter? But it had chilli in it, like it sounded good. It was something garlic and something else and herbs, and then he said chilli, and I'm buzzing for it. This should be really good. Well, it should be. We've got like 84 quid. Fucking hell, why have I just ordered so much? That's a hell of a lot. I'm on holiday, enjoy yourself. Never have I ever been served cider with a straw. Well, that's not as nice as the other one. Posh cider. Okay, so this just cost me like 84 quid, so I'm going to put it on camera because it cost me so fucking much money. Not a bad size for 200 grams. I'll do it without butter and with. Yeah, fuck me. That is fucking nice. I'm still thinking 84 quid for a meal. 84 quid for a steak alone. And then I've got fries and butter. And then with. Oh man. Is it bad that I want some ketchup? That's a good steak though. It's a really good steak. But again, 84 quid. I'm on holiday. You'll love it. It's lovely.
Is everything okay?
It's absolutely lovely, yeah?
Yeah?
It's really good, thank you. Okay, so let's try what he suggests. Get the butter like that. It's hard to describe, but it does just like... I don't want to sound cliche and say that it melts in your mouth. But there's something, it just like wraps around your tongue and just... And to be fair, I see what it means. You don't need a side. It is really strange to be eating a steak and it genuinely is really soft and it's proper tender. It's, this might be one for cooking with Dan at some point in the future. It won't be. Well, apparently you can actually buy Wagyu steak for like 19 quid. It's actually not that expensive to buy, but what you're paying for is the preparation, the cooking. I mean, obviously what the chef in the kitchen can do is nothing to what I can do. I'm cooking with Dan, but that's a professional speaking. I'll also admit as well, dipping the chips in the hard butter, dead nice as well. I did have to leave the fatty bit off because that was very chewy. I don't like chewy steak. It makes me feel a bit sick if I'm honest. But overall, a strong 9 out of 10. Very strong. Well, that side is fucking strong. You don't see that every day in Brum, do you? Just finished that steak and there's a bar, well there's a fair few bars around here that I want to try. One of them's got like a dead theme or something which I'm going to try, I think. Just have a quick one in there. And let's have a little bit of a bar crawl. Heads down boys, heads down. Please here. Stick a note up your bum just in case. Right, I'm good to go. Let's do a bit of a bar crawl tonight then. Number one is the Dead End Bar. Apparently it closes at 9 o'clock. What bar closes at 9 o'clock? Let's go find out. Look, it's the aperture. Okay, I genuinely cannot find this place. I've just walked around the whole block and I'm feeling like an idiot. I'm going to have half a walk up here if I can't find it. I'm going to go to the next place. According to Google Maps, it says that it's here at the ATM, but am I just being trolled? I'm going to go to the next place. Right, I'm just going to have a quick one here. And then I'm going to try and find somewhere else. I don't actually know how Irish this place is. Sorry, buddy.
You want your photo taken?
Nah, I'm just having a bit of a video. Yeah, a bit of a vlog. Thank you, I appreciate it. Nice people. Don't know how Irish this place actually is. I just said salante to him. Just said cheers back. I'm going to try and find this Chicago Live. Apparently some live music. It's down here to the right apparently. To be honest, there's some live music going on in here. Should we sit out here? Fuck it, let's go for a drink in here. I won't lie, I didn't get too far. I thought, actually this, I'm pretty sure this was the side of that I was drinking earlier on. It's dead nice. It's like Scout pear or something like that. Well, that's twice now that I've been offered to go to a local strip club because there's lots of topless ladies there. What makes you think that I'm into that? No, we're going to the Chicago Live jazz thingy or something. I think it's jazz. I'm not too sure. We're going to find out. Apparently doesn't start in 10 minutes. So now I'm just sitting here watching two people set up. It's just literally me. The good news is, I think he's expecting a crowd in. At least he's setting some seats up. But to be honest with you, let's get going. This is fucking awkward, I won't lie. Dead awkward. Oh god, I feel so awkward. I feel so awkward. She was singing just to me and to me only. It's 10 o'clock, right? I do just want to go. But how do you stand up and walk away from someone that's singing pretty much to you? I actually to go to the toilet, but I couldn't hang around. I felt so fucking awkward. It's all on Google that it's meant to be like a busy night. There was no one in there. It was just me, and I assumed 2 other people who were sat at the bar that are meant to be friends. But it was just me. And then she asked me like, what sort of songs do you like? I was just like, yeah, Queen's good. And then it felt like she was singing to me. You can't just walk out, can you? It's either the 18 or the 52. 8 minutes time. Tram stops here, but you've still got the cars coming from down there. As in, like, you'd think that they would have bent the tracks to come round here to, but no, obviously not. But let's get this footage copied over. It is, why is it hot in here? Stick the aircon back on, but like, what is causing this to be so hot in here? Well, only one more day to go. One full day to go. Morning wise, I think I'm gonna sleep because I haven't slept properly in 2 days. And then today, it's been a massive day. I've done 20,600 steps. I think my world record is like 28,000. I know there's like an arcade somewhere. There's an old school 80s arcade which I think will be quite cool to go to. Salt Mines I'm really looking forward to. I've heard really good stuff about them. But otherwise, let's get this stuff copied over. Go to bed. It's been a massive day. One big tick off the bucket list. Always wanted to do Auschwitz. In a non-weird way, I'm happy that I've ticked it off. Really interesting. Shout out Tony. Shout out John. Thanks for a great day. Morning. I don't know what it is with this hotel, but I just can't get a good night's sleep. I'm absolutely knackered this morning. The bed's just crap. The walls are paper thin. I keep hearing people banging about, not in the giggity way, but just keep dropping shit and it's loud. Anyway, Salt Mines today. I'm looking forward to that. Final day. And what am I doing this morning? Just relaxing. Might go and find this arcade place. Like you pay like a tenner or something, and then you can just play old arcade games. That sounds pretty fun. But otherwise, let's just get ready. That was embarrassing. Apple juice, apple, strawberry yogurt, and toast. I feel so continental right now. Toad Brewing's really £2 here. Oh, donations are so cool, they're so popular around here as well. Street sounds good. Apparently it's down here somewhere, this arcade place. Apparently it's more of a museum. I thought it was just a place where there's a hell of a lot of old arcade machine games you can play. It feels like it's taking me to like a clean version of Handsworth or something down here. It's one thing about Poland, you don't see any shit on the floor, apart from that cigarette butt. Like a fool in a swimming pool. I'm going the wrong bloody way. I'm going to the, apparently it's a technical museum or something. Whilst I want the arcade museum, which is the complete opposite side of Krakow, but it's only about 38 minutes apparently. Should have plenty of time. Then go to the salt mine straight after that. Apparently the tram's only just down here, so pain for you. It's only a couple of seconds, but for me it's another 40 minutes. Number 1. Let's go! I just checked Google Maps and it doesn't open until 2, for fuck's sake. I had 2 hours to kill. Could do that Schindlers thing. So just a bit of background of the Schindler's place. I don't know if it's actually got to do with the film, and if it has, I did watch the film and it was many years ago, so I don't remember anything. It's about a guy who saved 1,000 Jews going to a concentration camp. So it's quite the hero. I'm going in with a complete blank mind. I don't know what this is about at all, so completely new to me. Oh shit, this is bad news. Look at this fucking queue. I ain't booked in or anything. Is this going to be possible? See, there's a massive queue here. I don't know if it's possible to actually... Oh, it's opening. I don't know. Well, there is a guided tour, but then there's like a self-tour as well. Let me just have a walk down here. Let's see if that queue goes away. It's like an hour and a half. I've got time to do an hour of it, but then I need to get going to the salt mine. I might just go get some food. I'm actually feeling a bit lunchy now. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and this queue hasn't moved at all. So, let's go this way. So that's the arcade machine, the arcade museum later on, hopefully. But that's closed at the moment. What was the other place I tried to go to? It's closed. Then the Schindler's place, too busy. That's just not going to happen. There's got to be something to do. Might just put my camera away. There's like a little kids play area here. A bit weird. I think that's probably my favourite logo so far that I've seen here. What is that? A bird running about with a plate and a glass of wine or something. Go on, boy. Good. Oh, didn't do anything. Partial eclipse. Solar eclipse. Half moon. That's the one. That's what I was thinking of. Half moon. But it's with the sun blocking it. It's actually quite strange because they are quite westernised. They've got a Pandora, they've got H&M, and every fucking corner there's a Costa Coffee. I've seen so many of them in Starbucks. Well, there's a Kufk. Well, we found a Domino's, we got something. Fucking art is hard to find. In front of me there, absolute. She ordered like, I think probably 2 meals, and then I think she was like at a karaoke counter, fucking 20 minutes. Look, got to get places, move, eat this, get straight to the salt mine. I think now I actually can't be so bad. No, it's like I'm well fucking annoyed. I couldn't film anything on that bus, that was absolutely rammed. That's boiling as well, absolutely sweating. Legit Ronaldo shirt, of course. Oh yeah, can I have a mixed ice cream please?
15.
And a lemon Schweppes as well please. Perfect, thank you so much. Cheers, thank you. Mixed vanilla and chocolate. Oh fuck me, that's good. Right. Shit, it's cold. I'm back with another voiceover because, just like Auschwitz, this really wasn't the place to be vlogging out loud. Bit of a sacred vibe, and also I was a bit knackered. This was a long ass walking tour, no joke, my legs were absolutely screaming. We're talking a couple of hours underground, and yes, it all kicks off walking down 64 floors of steps, 64 metres down, and no, there's no lift on the way in. You've got to earn it. Just imagine the disappointment if we got down to the bottom now and that's it, that's the whole tour done. By the time you hit the bottom, your knees know you've started something. So what even is the salt mine? This is the place called the Wieliczka Salt Mine. It's just outside of Krakow, and it's one of the oldest mines in the world. Like, proper ancient. They started digging here in the 13th century and didn't stop until 1966. That's over 700 years of people chipping away underground for table salt. Now it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they've turned parts of it into this mad underground world you can now walk through. Your guide, who, fair play, has probably done this tour 1,000 times, walks you through the history. I'd love to see her step counter. They explain how salt used to be massively valuable back in the day, like gold. It literally funded kings and built cities. In fact, Krakow got super rich off this mine. It wasn't just food seasoning, they used salt to preserve meat before fridges were a thing, essential stuff. But here's where it gets mental. The deeper you go, the more you realise this isn't just a mine, it's basically a salty underground city. You've got tunnels, chambers, even entire chapels carved out of rock salt. Like they carved statues, altars, chandeliers, all out of salt. Some of the craftsmanship is unreal. One of the most famous spots is the Chapel of St. Kinga. It's this huge underground cathedral that's about 100 metres below ground. You know when you're in it because it genuinely looks like something out of a fantasy film. I got Lord of the Rings vibes big time. And yep, even the floor is salt. You can lick it if you want. I didn't, but people have. The tour's a mix of eerie, beautiful and fascinating. You walk through miles of tunnels, hear about the miners' lives, see old school mining tools, and even a few underground lakes. It gets cold, so wear a jacket. You're down there for ages.
That's how deep I was in your mum last night. Ooh.
Now let's talk about the underground lakes because, yeah, those are a thing. At some point during the tour, you walk into these chambers and there's just still eerie pools of dark water sitting there. It's all salty as hell, obviously. And it doesn't move much, which gives this weird mirror-like surface. Super calm, kind of haunting. One of the lakes is lit up and those soft lights and a little music playing. It's all very cinematic. You half expect a ghost ship to float past or something. Back in the day, they used these boats down there to move materials around. But now, it's more of a look but don't touch situation. Then there's these statues, and these are mental. Every single one is carved out of solid salt by the miners themselves. These weren't pro artists, just lads working underground who picked up carving as a side hustle, and somehow they ended up making these crazy detailed sculptures. You'll see kings, saints, dwarves, and some that even look like Gimli, even a full carving of the Last Supper in the chapel, all made from salt. Proper intricate stuff.
Table for 26, please. But there's only 13 of you. But we're all going to sit on the one side of the table.
And because salt's a weird crystalline material, they kind of shimmer in the light like rock candy, but religious. One statue that stood out for me was the Nicholas Copernicus, the famous Polish astronomer. Apparently he visited the mine once back in the day, so now he's down there forever as a salty monument. Eventually, and thankfully, there is a lift that takes you back to the surface at the end. It's this tiny rickety cage thing packed with a load of other tourists. Bit of a sardine tin situation, but better than climbing 64 floors back up, trust me. So yeah, the salt mines, they were way more epic than what I expected. It's one of those places you think, how interesting can salt really be? And then you're 100 metres underground staring at a full-blown cathedral made by miners with pickaxes and too much time on their hands. Absolute madness. Legs are dead by the end, brain full of history and honestly worth every step. If you're ever in Krakow, put it onto your list. Just maybe don't do leg day the day before.
That was very interesting, but fucking hell, my feet are killing now. I do have the ticket to the graduation tower, but I don't know where that is. I don't know if is it worth doing it. Found it, there it is. To be honest, I feel alright now that I've gotten out of the mine. Down there you just feel a bit cramped and my feet are killing. But now that I'm out, I feel alright. I could probably just go check this out and see what it's about. This looks pretty cool. There's only 60 people allowed, or one Dan. It's a fat joke. Oh, I get sprayed. That's cool. I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing here, to be quite honest. Apart from get blinded by the sun. Is there like an entranceway that you can go to the top? I wouldn't mind going up there. I don't know if you can.
No skateboarding, pack that in. Naughty. Getting drenched more. Okay, I won't lie, I thought this was meant to be like a graduation tower from when the salt miners would come out of the mines and they'd graduate, but apparently it's nothing about that at all. According to ChatGPT, the graduation tower of the Wieliczka Salt Mine near Krakow, Poland is a wooden structure designed to improve air quality by increasing the concentration of salt particles in the air. It works by allowing saline water to trickle down bundles of blackthorn branches, creating a natural inhalation therapy effect similar to a seaside climate. It kind of feels like you're at the sea, sort of. It's actually quite nice, just like a quick spray of water, just... I don't know if it's clean, I haven't got a clue. It's around 60 metres, 7.5 metres tall. Built in 2014, so it's actually quite new. It's got health benefits, especially for respiration conditions, and it's made, no shit, out of wood and blackthorn branches. The more you know. I thought it was more than this, but I guess it was within the ticket, so you can't complain too much. I've just broken into the graduation tower entry point. There's no one here, this is great. More fucking steps. Imagine just accidentally throwing your fag in. So all this are like. It definitely isn't disabled friendly, is it? You're in a wheelchair, you're screwed. Right, let's just do this first. Okay, this is cool. This is definitely what I expected to see more of. And there's no people. But there's 2 people over there, but apart from them 2, there's no one around by me. Fucking love this. Crossing over the brine troughs is prohibited. Run, run. Oh, those 4 girls are right behind me again. Go away. Fucking leave me alone. I'm gonna turn some bits off in a minute. It's been fucking following me non-stop, just talking shit. Right. Fucking annoying me. I hate people so much. Wet floor. I'm not surprised with the amount of water being dripped down here. I mean, are these cables safe? Oh wow. Right, I'm going to call it at the salt mine. I'm knackered, let's go find a bar or something. Ready, 5, 2, 2. 6. Oh no, it's nice and chilled here, nice and cool. Right, let's get out. I just bought my niece and nephew a couple of gifts back. Some knockoff Bluey and Lego wallets for them. A couple of tattoos. What was the other thing? I'm showing up on screen right now, whatever that is. And it was like 102 Polish money things, quid, which is about 20 quid in real money, in pounds. 20 quid! It's just cheap knockoff shit. Poland genuinely is a lovely place, to be fair, when it's sunny. When it's cloudy like it's been the past few days, just reminds you of shitty London. This is actually really nice though. That's so well deserved. Selling cider here as well, pretty easily to find. Oh, it's nice. It's quite nice. First time using a train. The sensitivity ticket covers this if the ticket inspector actually checks, but there's been no tickets, but I haven't seen anything. While the sensitivity ticket doesn't work on the trains, just found out first time I've seen a ticket inspector. But the train from where I was to where I'm going, into Krakow, it's like 7 Polish things. It's like just over a quid. It's really not a problem. I'm such a baller. Look at that, you get free charging hotspots as well. Oh, that's rent. So this place is down here somewhere. A couple minutes. I'm so tired.
first thought straight away, Time Crisis 2, you basically pay 60 for the minimum, which is an hour. You get a wristband, you play away. Oh god, I remember this game so much. I love this game. I remember the orange guys were like grenade launchers or something like that. This is the one that I fully remember though, where like the tune goes da na 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 fire. I can't believe all the games they've got. This is incredible. I just smashed Time Crisis, got stage 2, and I thought let's get cracking on with other stuff. There's Luigi's Mansion, Moonwalker, I remember this. I had this on Mega Drive, I love this game. This is a fucking game. Oh, let me have a seat. Over. Okay, restart this. Oh. Best time. The museum place in Krakow. Fucking love that. That was, and I was like 60. I think he said 60 divided by 50. What's that? Like 11 quid an hour. Something like that, whatever it is. Oh, I loved it. All the classics, all the ones which I remember as well. But I think let's go back into town now. Let's go get some food. Let's go have a few drinks and go to bed. And damn, end of the last day now. I'm actually gutted about that. And oh, we actually have Teslas here. Look, I've pretty much done everything that I wanted to do apart from that Schindlers. I'm not too bothered about that Schindlers place. I'm just happy enough to do what I've done. Started to walk back from my last point of the holiday, and some bloke, fair play to him, he spoke in Polish first of all. I didn't understand it. I said, I'm sorry mate, English. And then he goes, oh well, I've got some juicy, booty, delicious something or other. The way that he describes his strip club females actually made me feel a bit sick. Do I want them dripping on the bed? Alright, thanks mate, I'm a bit more classy than that I think. I've had a really good night. I've made some new friends again. I don't know what it is, but my good looking charms got talking to another four people tonight. 2 from Barnsley, 2 from Sunderland I think it was. Lovely people. Nearly 11. I'm knackered. I've been walking around, done nearly 20,000 steps, so that is me done for today. And then gonna get up tomorrow and just relax, and
It's like
I need to get my flight back at about, I need to go to the airport, sorry, for about 2ish. I fucking love Krakow, really great place. All the people are friendly, Polish people are lovely, really nice people. I can't say a bad word. It's so strange that a thing from the 90s has come back into fashion for Gen Z right now, especially in Poland. I've seen it everywhere. A lot of Gen Zs love to wear really baggy jeans. It was massive in the late 90s, early noughties in the UK. And for some reason, honestly, every Gen Z male wears really baggy jeans. I'm finally back and get my, oh no, I actually got a room 110. I'm trying to get in. The card's not working for some reason on the door. Thank you. Start making noise. My fucking hair dryer's
going off at 11 o'clock at night. Ah, butcher. Well, that's it. That's the holiday pretty much done until, well, one more sleep, and then I'm going to probably spend the next, I need a piss, I really need a slash now. I'm going to spend probably the next hour copying and backing up all of this footage. Oh, I'm squeezing my bladder, that's the one, I'm squeezing my bladder in. Let me go piss. Copy this stuff over, I'm going to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. There goes the Wagyu, and good morning to day 4 and the final day of Krakow trip. Don't know what I'm going to call this little, it's going to be a Krakow trip. I don't know what to do. There's no point in me leaving till about 2 o'clock to get my flight. And I don't want to be walking around Krakow with my bags and shit, because that's just heavy. Where I am, where my hotel is, the Vanilla Apart Aperture, it's a half an hour tram from where I am in the Vanilla Aperture to the city centre. And then for me to leave my bags here, come back, and then go back again, doesn't seem very logical. I'm dressed, I'm showered, I'm packed, I think I'm ready to go. It's 9:30, I want to get out of here, go up to the old town. It's looking really nice outside as well, it's proper blue. I think there's only just one last quick thing to do though. Empty. I'm going to say everything's empty. And the bathroom, that has been used. So is the shower, to be fair. And the sink. And me. I'm coming home, baby. And bye-bye glasses and bye-bye water. Do you think I could probably sneak one out? So for one last time, goodbye apartment. Say bye. Hi there, I'd like to check out, please. 110.
Okay, thank you so
All good?
much.
Lovely, thank you very much. Bye. Right, so now I've got about 4 hours to kill. Half an hour into town. That's half an hour done. 3.5 hours to kill.
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink.
Where's this sun come from all of a sudden? Way nicer here today. It's typical though, isn't it? It's whenever you do go home, that's when the nice weather comes out and you miss it all. And then I'm going to come back to England later on and it's going to be a shithole. It's going to be rainy, it's going to be cold. I can't stop sneezing in this sun, it's really bright. I've got a Chew syndrome, Google it, it's a real thing. You look at the sun, you can't help but sneeze. Those donuts look like they slap so hard they'll knock you out. Probably have to treat myself to one in a bit. It's still only about like 10:30. Just looking around some touristy spots now, I don't think there's much to do. Well, there is, but I don't want to go too far out of town. And look at that, better than Birmingham City Council. At least they take their fucking rubbish out and don't strike. That woman just then was probably thinking, why is he taking a picture of the dump truck? Well, because back in my city, love, we don't fucking have them. I didn't even know that weed was legal here. Learn something new every day. It's legal in a medicinal sense, but illegal for recreation. So there's something that I've learned today, and I hope you've enjoyed this lecture. It is a lecture. I want to know what these candles are here for. I wonder if it's like an Easter soon, I think, isn't it? A couple of weeks or a week? Daffodils, aren't they? So I was trying to take a picture. Let me just get out of the way so she doesn't get a random guy talking to a camera all by himself in her shot. I think let's have an early lunch. Technically brunch if you want to be a fancy pants about it. But there's one thing I've noticed around here, there's no homeless people. I've seen one homeless person last night.
But apart from that, I don't know if they just turf them out of the centre or they just don't have a homeless problem. I have no idea. But it just comes back to the whole, this place is so clean. But then it comes back to the whole, like, it's the people that make the place, not the place that makes the people. It's 100% true here. I don't know where to go for lunch. I'm thinking I'm just going to go back to the Irish place. To the Irish place where I'm being served by an American British food in an Irish themed bar in Poland. Okay. Apart from the onions, perfect. Oh, gherkins as well. Oh. And of course you're not a proper Brit unless you have your Heinz ketchup as well. It's 11:30, but they cut the flight in a few hours. That's the nice pear cider as well. I love that cider. It's real nice. The burger's gone down very well. There's a lot of bread to chicken ratio, but it's still nice. And there's far too many gherkins, far too many onions, wasted. But then ketchup and chips though, can't beat it. I'm so English. It's 12:15. I've got like an hour and 45 to kill. Don't know what else to do really. Don't want to go to the airport too early and just end up sitting there. One last walk round. Fucking hell, it's getting bright now. If the doctor complains again that I'm not getting enough vitamin D, I'm going to show him this and then I'm going to tell him to suck on man. Why not? Yes, premium Wagyu steaks. High five. That's a fucking cathedral, isn't it? Look at the size of that. Ah, of course, silly me. It's the Basilica Świętej-Trojicy. Silly me, of course it is. What's the service going on? But on the plus side, I feel like I'm relinquished from all my sins in the world, so I might be going to heaven now. If it exists, probably doesn't. Here's a mass debate that we can all have around here. We can all masturbate together and decide if there's a heaven or not. It's kind of like the Flatiron building, except more circular and less flat, but like it's got the sort of same logistics. Well, it's a bit more nice to be honest. This place does love their stairs.
No, from the airport. For the airport is another one.
That side, lovely. Thank you so much. Do you know how I'll get down there? Back down,
Back the staircase.
over. Back up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just asking, someone will help you. Lovely people in Poland. Lovely. Go, go. I'm going to be lazy. I can't be asked to climb them stairs, I'm not going to lie. Poziom 0. 20 minutes to waste, scheduled for 1 o'clock. And they have some nice benches here. 20 minutes to waste. Oh. Now I'm going home. Green guy. Well, that's security cleared, but there's this guy behind me. I have no fucking patience, having to like scram past everybody, grab his bucket thing, wherever it is. But bro, relax, man. We got time. Right, I think. Is this it? Let's see if we're on time. 17:40. We are on time still. But to be honest with you, I don't really know what you do. It just seems like shops, and then if there is seating areas, then cool, then I'll just go sit down for a bit. But I've got fucking hours to ride out basically. I might get a bottle of vodka or something. I might get a bottle of vodka or something. Wood car. Duty free, 65. Gone and treated myself to a cheeky, naughty bottle of vodka, Polish. It was 18 quid I think it was for like a whole litre. Pretty sure that's a decent deal. So I'll treat myself to that on the weekends. Otherwise, just waiting there. Can't see any cider. I wish I was happy. We're probably going for it. Look how posh this toilet is. And you got an arse washer. I've got to play it. Oh wow. There's a guy that got caught trying to sneak on. He was a non-priority, but he tried to go through priority, and then he got told to go to the back. Fucking deserved that. Right, it is now Friday the 4th of April, and I came back last night from Krakow at about, I think landed about 8 o'clock, and then I got home at like 9 or something. I was absolutely shattered. But I just wanted to wrap this whole video up with a bit of like a conclusion sort of thing of like why I went on a solo travel. Why did I go on my first ever solo holiday? Because I wanted to go and travel. I wanted to go and see something. I wanted a holiday. I've got a hell of a lot of annual leave to take from work. So I thought to myself, what's something that I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to go to Auschwitz in a non-weird way, but I always found World War II really interesting, and Auschwitz was really interesting to me as well. So I thought to myself, I saw a deal in the paper and I thought, let's just go and do it. Going to the actual trip itself, it was fantastic. Poland is an insanely clean place, considering it was only a communist country like 35 years ago. From how they've grown to what they are today, I mean, from where I was stopping, you could definitely see the nicest way I could probably describe it is like a North Korean-esque. The buildings are very simple.
The architecture outside of the town just is non-existent, but then there are a couple of modern buildings, but then as you go into the town centre, it's a completely different world. It's like they sprung a leak of like fossil fuel or something, and they've just got a hell of a lot of money and they've ploughed it into the city centre. They've also kept the classic building structures as well. It's like you can definitely see some of the really old stuff, but then next door it's quite strange because then you've got like an Apple store or a Samsung store, and it's all futuristic, and it's really strange just to see the both comparisons. The hotel that I was stopping at, I was meant to be staying at one in the city centre, which was meant to be a 3-star hotel. And then on the phone, the agent said to me there's a 4-star hotel just outside of the city. Would you like that instead? I didn't know how far the hotels were, and it turns out to be like a 30-minute trip from the centre to where my 4-star hotel was. I don't think stars in hotels they match up to what we believe them to be, because my hotel was like a Premier Inn in Spain, I guess, that had that, like everything was all marble tiled sort of thing, so like the floor was always freezing, and you had all the basic necessities there. There wasn't anything. I was actually looking for a spa. It's like I actually fancied myself going to a spa for once, which I don't ever do, but the hotel didn't have that as far as I could tell. The hotel room itself, the bathroom was bog standard. It's what you sort of expect in like a 3-star hotel. The only random little thing within the hotel room itself was the kitchen, which I didn't really understand why there was a kitchen there. I personally don't cook when I'm on holiday. I'd rather go out and eat at a restaurant. But calling it a 4-star hotel, I thought was a bit odd. I guess their standards in a hotel is a lot less to what ours is. I was thinking if I had the 3-star hotel, like what Tony said to me that he had on the Auschwitz tour, you could have stayed in the centre, saved yourself the half-an-hour journey into town, the half-an-hour journey out of town, and it would have just made life a little bit easier, and it probably would have been a tiny bit cheaper as well. Which then also leads me on to the travel. Travel in Poland is really simple. It's really easy. It's very much like a London Underground tube sort of system, but it's obviously not London tube system. It's all outside, and it's very simple to get around as long as you've got Google Maps. Which also brings me to the point of if there's any advice that I would give to someone that wants to do solo travelling. There was someone that I met on the last night. I can't remember her name, but her daughter's name was Emily, and she was saying to me that she wants to go solo travelling one day. She's like in her late 50s, I think she said, and I just said to her, just do it. What is actually stopping you? And she just goes that she just doesn't really trust in herself to get places, that she's not very good when it comes to geography. And I just said to her, just use Google Maps. This isn't an advert for Google Maps, by the way. It's just what I use, and it's really simple to do. Literally just type in exactly where you want to go public transport, and then it tells you step by step how and where to get it. And then if you're still confused, there's even a live view of where it'll actually pinpoint the drop of where you need to get to. So I was explaining that to her. I said to her, why don't you, when you go to your hotel tonight, don't let your daughter do any of the navigating, do it all yourself. Just grab your phone, hotel name in, and just go for it, and just do it. And that also wraps up the whole solo travelling experience for myself as well. It was always something that I've always wanted to do, but I never had the balls to do it. I went to Scarborough for 2 or 3 nights, whatever it was, last summer, and I fucking loved it. And so that's what gave me the confidence to go to a different country by myself. You can do what you want, and that's what I love. I haven't got anybody over my shoulder fucking shouting down my ear saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. I do what I want to do. If I want to go and see Auschwitz, and then afterwards I want to grab a beer, and afterwards I want to do this and that and this, and then go to some classic arcades and do whatever I want to do, I can do that. And I don't want to sound like I'm preaching or anything, but if you want to do that as well, do it. It's so easy to do. There's no downsides to it. You meet people there. You will meet people that are also solo travelling as well, or there might be in a couple or a group, but everybody in Poland, which also brings me to another point as well, everybody in Poland is so nice. Anytime, for example, the train, I got the train from somewhere, I can't think where it was, but going into Krakow, I only had trams experience. And so I just I stepped out of my comfort zone and I asked the bloke, "Hi, excuse me, do you speak English?" And he went, "Yeah, sure." Oh, brilliant. "Is this the right train to Krakow?" We went, "Yeah, this one. Jump on this one." Same when I was going to the airport as well. I was on the wrong platform. Luckily, I asked someone, but just having that confidence. And it's also having the confidence to document it all as well, with having my phone constantly pointing at me or pointing at something else. And it's something, and that was something else that I learned, that nobody cares what you're doing. Everybody is concentrating on their own life so much, they don't care that you've got a camera in your hand and you're filming stuff and you're talking. Honestly, the amount of times I was walking through town just talking to myself and nobody stopped and questioned, you know, nobody gave me any weird looks. I mean, most of them probably can't even speak English, so they don't care. They don't even know what I'm saying, so they just walk past, and that's the kind of country of what that is. If I walked through Birmingham right now, I'd get a lot of looks at me. But that's what I love about Poland. Everybody's incredibly nice, and it's just such a beautiful, clean place. And I said it before, it's not the place that makes the person, it's the person that makes the place, and that is so incredibly true. That's wrapping up the whole experience anyway. I loved it. I am absolutely going to do it again. Where? I definitely want to do New York. I'm hoping at the end, probably about September time this year, I want to do a week there, but that's a bit different because that is very costly. That's quite expensive. You're probably looking at about $2,000 and then spending money on top. So what I might have a look at instead, I want to do Italy. I'd love to do Italy, and I'd love to do something that I've always wanted to do around Christmas time. Simon Wilson did a video on YouTube 2 years ago of when he went to the North Pole in Norway and he got the Santa train. His whole channel is all about solo traveling and just him experiencing the world, and that's what I want to do. And he went onto the Santa train and he went to the North Pole and he slept in an igloo and he just had the time of his life, and I really want to do that. That looks so cool. So that's another plan as well. Maybe at the end of this year, maybe, hopefully. But at the moment, New York. If not, I'm going to look towards maybe Italy at some point later on. Milan, possibly something like that. But I'm buzzing for it, and I hope you did too. And I've never spoken to the camera like this before. I said, I hope you like it as well. Come along for the ride, without sounding cliche, come along for the ride and just come and enjoy holidays. Go solo traveling yourself, you will not regret it.